Going to talk about the chip shortage. The chip shortage is real, has been real, and is continuing to be real. So Ford recently did their earnings and announced that they didn't do as expected that they hoped for, and that's because of chip shortage and supply chain. So there was some issues with that. So their stock went down. Makes sense, right? They didn't make enough earnings, so they couldn't impress the stockholders or stock investors. So that's what happened. I'm going to try to block the sun a little bit. The sun's just right there. So Ford has decided to, I believe, close 8 plants or slow it down dramatically due to the supply chain issues, especially of the chips. So I've been reading articles about chip shortage. So chip shortage started last year. Most of the chips are from China, so China couldn't come out with enough distribution, or there was huge demand because plants were finally back up 100%. Manufacturing, I should say, everything was up, and literally, like most of our electronics need a chip. I didn't even think about it, but it's true. Tesla themselves ended up last year sending out their Model 3s, and I think it might have been other ones, but their Model 3 Teslas, EVs, were sent out without USB ports, working USB ports, and because that needed a chip. So there's like a $1 chip in there literally to work that USB port, and they just didn't do that, and they promised to put it in later, I guess, because they want to get the car out. You know, what's more important, get the car out or give you a USB port? So it kind of made sense, right? So that's what they did. Ford is going to shut down plants, 8 plants, one in Mexico. It's going to impact the really most popular cars, which is, cars and trucks. So F150 is impacted big time. So that means the Ford Lightning is probably going to be backlogged, which has already got tons of orders. The first Ford EV, electric EV truck, I should say. Then you got the Ford Bronco. Bronco owners, the full-size Broncos or mid-size Broncos, they haven't gotten a Bronco. They've been waiting over a year. So now they're going to wait even longer for a Ford Bronco. So I feel sorry for them. So whoever got a Bronco, whoop, I know you're happy with that one. So that one's going to be delayed. Another one is the Mustang E. So the Mustang E is impacted. So I think those are the top 3. I can't recall any other ones. I'll see if I can find an article and link it below so you guys get more information on that. However, since I'm in a Maverick, that's why I kind of focused on. Some people were worried about, or are worried about Mavericks, because there's a lot of orders since June of 2021 and they haven't been fulfilled yet. And a lot of people have picked certain packages to enjoy, comfort packages, option packages. So there's 3 options that are part of the supply chain constraint. One of them is not a chip. So let's go over those for the Mavericks. The manufacturing of this Maverick and the Bronco Sport is in Hermosillo, I believe that's the pronunciation. That's not closing. So they're at full tilt. However, if you didn't know from my other video, I'll put a link here, there was a recall on spray-on bed liners, and they started optioning it out, or dealers started optioning or reaching out to customers and saying, hey, we need to fix your truck because there's a gas tank hole or gas tank leaks because of the bed liner issue. So that's something else. However, they also called them to say, hey, we can't do the spray-in bed liner. Do you want to go without it, or we're going to substitute it for a drop-in bed liner? Wow, this traffic's horrible. This is really horrible. Anyways, so that's one constraint, one of the 3 supply chain issues with the Maverick. Number 2 is Copilot 360. So Copilot 360 includes cruise control, possibly adaptive cruise control depending on your package. It's got the blind spot mirrors here and also the reverse sensors, so you can see what's backup sensors. The Copilot 360 also has lane keep assist, so you can set it to notify you that you're going to be moving out the lane by vibration. It also can be set to keep you in the lane, and that's part of the Copilot 360. So dealers know, from what I'm reading on the internet, calling customers saying, hey, do you want to get your Maverick sooner? If we remove this, you'll be in line sooner than later. So that's number 2. Number 3, the last one I've read, is the Lux package. So the Lux package is available in the XLT, Lux for luxury, and also available in the Lariat, so the 2 mid and top models. The Lariat does have adaptive cruise control, so it adds more things. Also push button start. Lariat customer orders are getting disappointed big time, because the reason why you get a Lariat is you want the Lux package. You want all the cool things, including adaptive cruise control. Now that's what I want. If you don't know what adaptive cruise control is, it's way better than cruise control. So what cruise control does is that, you know, you control the speed, right? You can use the steering wheel to control the deceleration and acceleration. The adaptive cruise control will actually, because of the front camera that's in our Mavericks, or in Mavericks, it will actually slow down and stop to 0 miles per hour and accelerate again. So technically it's almost like a autopilot, because in conjunction with lane keep assist, so you can set it to notify you that you're going to be moving out the lane by vibration. It also can be set to keep you in the lane. So think about that. Adaptive cruise control, controlling the acceleration, deceleration, the stop and go. In this traffic, see, if I had it here, it would stop for me and go for me and keep me in lane. It's almost like a Tesla autopilot, or FSD they call it, full self-driving capability. So that is a disappointment, a huge disappointment to the Lariat buyers. They're getting PO, and I don't blame them. So that's what's going on. There's already a huge demand for the Mavericks. They're sold out for 2022. You cannot get a 2022 order in. You only could get what is coming in stock from the dealer, or if a customer decides to not move on with their order, which could likely happen now because some of the packages aren't available. Copilot 360, I'm going to talk about that. Do I like it? Is it worth it? In my next video. If it was adaptive cruise control, the answer would be absolutely, but I have an XLT, so again, hang on for that video. Alright guys, so supply chain is real. 2022 still sucks. That means prices, unless you got order in. Some dealers are actually not giving MSRP in some orders, which actually sucks again. That's another discussion. So it's getting tough. It's still tough. Good luck everybody. I'm still trying to hang in there. I finally got this car at least, so I got one less thing to worry about. Alright guys, I'm worrying about traffic. Yeah, I got a little ways to go still. I got another half hour. But I'm not going to keep you on here for that time. I'm just going to enjoy it by myself. Yeah, right. I'm going to enjoy it. So, if you haven't subscribed, please do. Comment below. You got one order? You got a package you had to cancel, take out? Let me know. Alright, guys. Talk to you soon. Peace out.